I'm utterly gobsmacked. I've made it to Snettisham Beach, Snettisham Beach car park. It's Saturday morning, the end of September. The sun is shining. Anyone's here, it's going to be 18 degrees today. I paid £6.50 to park all day, and that brings me to something else. I stayed at West Runton Camping Caravanning Club site for 4 nights, and that's just west of Cromer. And I've been along the top of Norfolk, round the east side down to Suffolk, and trying to park a van just to go and visit the beach is nigh on impossible. You've either got height barriers or you've got ridiculous charges for all day, 13, 14, 15 pounds for all day parking. You can either have 1 hour, 2 hours, or all day. I mean, it's just a joke. Councils and landowners need to get their act together. I've just tried to get into the Snettisham RSPB car park as well. Go and visit their reserve, but there's a height barrier. Absolutely ridiculous. How are you supposed to encourage people to come in? So I picked this one on the map. I'm staying at Sandringham. I thought I'd just come up the coast a little bit. I thought this one looked alright, didn't seem to be any height barriers, and relieved. So it's about 10:30 and about 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock Saturday morning. Got an all-day ticket, £6.50. I'm going to walk along the beach. I might go to reserve if I can be bothered. There is a space, I understand, on Park for Night for about 4 vans at the top. It looks like there's been one overnight, so I'm going to have a look at that space. But I'm happy with this, £6.50. Okay, it's a lot, but I can just stay here, don't have to worry about moving it. You can pay by mobile on the Ringo app, or you can pay by card, contactless on the machine. So that's alright. Caravan site, so this road comes straight up from the coast road to the top there. I can see a red van at the top. This does flood, this car park, apparently. The tide is on the way down now, but it's a massive car park. I mean, I should think, yeah, in the summer it gets really mental. A little car park at the top, six vehicles, and oh my goodness. Oh, finally. It's not too windy. Now Martin, relax. So that's looking north up to Hunstanton. Oh, I could go on. Massive great car parks there. One at the top end, one at the bottom end. Barriers. And that's going south down the beach. You get to King's Lynn in about 5-6 miles. And then it goes around the wash. I suppose this is all the wash. So tomorrow I'm going to be heading over there. So up there it goes around to the Lincolnshire coast. It's due to rain tomorrow morning, never mind. So it's a bit sandy in the dunes. I suppose that's why they call them the sand dunes. But on the beach you've got a mixture of shingle and sand. Let's see what happens up here. Looks like there are walks all the way through there. I don't think that's the reserve. I think it's the other way. I can see several groups of people over there. Just to prove that Norfolk does have some hills. There's one. Unless they're very tall trees. Yeah, lots of walking in here. Maybe they're all staying at the caravan site because there's not many in the my car park, which is good. Okay, so I've walked about a mile up the beach so far, and I've come to a concrete structure, and the map says it's Heacham Dam, Heacham Dam, and I think the next village up, maybe another half mile, is called Heacham. So we'd better get up here, see what's behind it. Right, I'm on the top of the dam, and it looks like it's for keeping the water out rather than in. So lots of lowland here. Still lots of people walking. There are lots of paths, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, plenty of walks you could do along there. The tide is going out, but I'll walk along this for a bit, I think. See what we see up ahead. The concrete dam has ended, and that carries on all the way up to Heacham. I don't know quite where Heacham is. It's supposed to be the next village. It's quite large, that one right over there. But this is a big bank that's got a pathway on it, which I'm on. There is this lowland here, which doesn't seem to be called a reserve, but it's habitat for birds, and then we've got a bank on the other side. You see some steps there. I might come back that way. So this bit of no named reserve yet, anyway, it's got some water in it. There's a sign here, let's see what this says. So this is a Norfolk coast path I'm on. Snettisham circular walk, 4.5 miles, which is, I presume, what I'm on. Norfolk coast path goes inland. Please keep to the flood bank. And Snettisham circular walk goes that way as well. I was just thinking as I parked up, must bring my binoculars with me. And of course I forgot them. There's probably stuff to see there, but I can't see any of it. I've just come back onto the top path again because I saw some houses approaching, and there's some tents going up in this field. There's nothing on any maps to say camping. And then we're getting into statics over there. And there's some houses along the top here, so I'll walk along this top path, see what's what. These are just back from the sea over the bank. There seem to be more static style the other side, which I think there might be a river running there. These are holiday ones, I think. No one's in there, no one's in there. Doesn't look as though anyone's in any of them. I don't know if I can walk that way, or I'll just stick to the front, and there's a cafe up here. I think I'm going to stop there. I've arrived at Heacham. There's a jetty, probably a pipe outflow. Chalets all the way along here. And the map says there's a cafe. So I'm going to head for that gate. See if I can get a cup of coffee this time. I think my cafe's just down here. There are toilets, but as far as you could see, static caravans, holiday parks. I mean, it is mild today. Anyway, as far as I'm going, let's get in here. Right, I've had my lunch and a cuppa. Looks like I'm joining the Elizabeth Way, Heacham to King's Lynn, but I'm going Heacham to Snettisham, where I started. Sea, beach and coastline. First part there. There's a campsite here, look. Haven't a clue what it is or how much it is, but it's at Heacham, if anybody wants to look on the map. And this is my path along here. Here's an example, look, a beach car park, 10 cars in it, one van, empty. Now when I looked at it, these barriers were shut. So what's the point of putting barriers there anyway? Joke. You're a joke. Right, time to hit the road along this bank with reserve-y type places on, well, maybe both sides, but definitely the right side. Let's get on with it. And of course, I'm going into the sun now, so filming is going to be rubbish. Fueled by fish and chips. Well, I've made it back. Got to the car park, still empty. There is no overnight parking here, as you can imagine, apart from that little square bit I showed you earlier. Anyway, my van's still there, so that's good. And I was going to go for a swim. I thought I'd take a dip now. Wet flats, do you call it? I don't know what you call it, but I can't even see the sea. It must be a mile and a half out there. I'm not going to walk another 3 miles there and back. Perhaps that's why they call it a wash, it washes away. Am I just making that up? Crikey. Anyway, that's that. There are some glimpses of sun trying to come through. I mean, that's all just mud, I guess. Sandy, muddy yuck. Right, back to the van, my back aches. I think that's a cheerio from me from this beach. My app says I've done 6 miles. It feels like 8. Anyway, the app says 6, but so got to believe that, haven't you? Right, gonna sit in the van for a bit and then head back to the campsite a bit later on. Catch you on the next one. Take care now, bye.